What is up, everyone? We're back with the Firebird and with another issue. And the issue I am talking about is the battery. Not this battery specifically, but I got a new battery over the weekend and he gave me the wrong one. The exact same battery, the only difference was that the terminals were switched. And I didn't realize until I connected the car and sparked up really heavily, sent reverse polarity through the entire car. So what I'm doing today is going to be replacing the alternator, replacing the starter. I have those both on warranty, so not a problem. Just kind of eliminating an issue that could or couldn't be. So also, I'm going to be checking the wires to see if anything's melted, checking the fusible links, just make sure everything is good to go, because we are on a bit of a time crunch for Fuel Fest Tampa. That is on March 28th. It's like 2 weekends away. So I said we're on a time crunch. Got my exhaust on the way. Got to get that to the exhaust shop. Got a fair bit of stuff to do. Well, now I got a fair bit of stuff to do. Before it was just the exhaust before that happened. But like I said, alternator, starter, check the wires, check the fusible links, and yeah, get this done. All right, so the alternator. To take the alternator off, you'll need, honestly, 3 sockets. You need a 13mm bolt for this here. Then down here, the top bolt is a 14, which goes this long length all the way into the block. And then on the back will be a 7mm to get the terminal off the alternator. Super easy. Take this off, it slides it around. You're able. This is really easy work to do. Honestly, super easy. Anybody can do this. But like I said, 13mm, 14mm, and a 7mm bolt is really all you need for this. Oh, and of course your socket or impact, however you feel. All right, I have the alternator off now. This also may look a little different for anybody that has a stock Firebird, stock 3rd gen Camaro, whatever. I don't have the AC. I don't have any of the emission stuff, so really simple. Got the belt off, just leaving it there. Seriously, just a simple V-belt thing. And here is where you get your 7mm. All you do is take that off, and then once you get this off the car, all you gotta do is switch the bracket here onto the new alternator, which is, like I said before, super easy. Quick side note, that bolt right there is actually not a 7, it is a 9mm. So you don't need a 7mm, you need a 9mm. Also, while back here doing the alternator, you obviously have to disconnect the plug from the alternator. This bolt back here for the bracket is also a 13mm bolt. So 13, 9, and a 14mm bolt is all you need to take this off. So like I said, I just warranty these out. It is just a AC Delco alternator, 105 amp stock, normal stuff. Nothing crazy, everything matches to the T. I don't really care about this one. This is the old one, obviously. Still has the bracket on it. But what you have to do is just change the brackets from there to there. Super easy. Once you get that done, put it onto the car. Should be good to go. But like I said, I got to check the wires and everything first. Fusible links, everything, before I get the new alternator on. Okay, so being that the alternator is now completely off, I'm going to jack the car up to get underneath and get my hands on to the starter down there. Is that it? I don't know. Y'all should know this damn thing's massive. So I'm gonna jack it up. A big Daytona Harbor Freight jack. Jack this damn thing up, get it out of here, and warranty that damn thing out. So with the car jacked up, we can now get underneath. This is how I got my jack set up. I got them over here on the lower control arms and the actual jack on the center of the cross member, just to extra support, just in case, So this is gonna be a little hard, but you get over here underneath those 2 bolts right there, and they're 9/16. I think that's what I have. Yeah, 9/16. I see videos saying that you need to take these dust bracket off. I've done it before without taking off, so it should be fine. And then up here is also the big bolt up there. Focuses. Big bolt is also 9/16, and that small one I just got a small adjustable wrench, just so I don't have to keep getting out underneath the car to figure out what size it is. But I'm gonna go ahead and take all this off. Once I get it down, I'm gonna run out to O'Reilly's, get a new one, and come back and put it in. Just kidding, not put it in. Come back and check all the wires, then put it in. We got the starter out, and this is a first for me. It is cracked. It is cracked. This is definitely done. This most likely was the issue I was having, or part of the issue. But, I was doing some research, seeing some of the people say, oh, they kind of welded itself together. If it does that, if you, reverse the polarity of the battery. I think it did, and I turned it over, and it's just... But yeah, this is, like I said, this is the first time for me seeing a starter crack like this. Holy cow. All right, so, got the new starter. Yeah, I did forget to record, but I got my multimeter out, and I checked the wires, made sure the ohms are good, everything's set, and nothing's wrong, whatever. So everything, wire-wise, seems pretty good. It is dark now, so I don't know how long I'm going to be able to record. But now we are, oh, yeah, there we go. Now we're going to go under here, and put the new starter on. I'm gonna do this off camera just because I need the hands and room and not really worry about my phone being in the way. So I'm gonna get this on, as well as connect the alternator back up, get that back on, everything back on. So yeah, we should be good to go hopefully. And once I do that, I'll try to start it and see how it goes. And just like that, everything is back in place. Doesn't even look like I've been in here today. But alternator's in, starter's in, everything's wired up back correctly. Battery back on. All I gotta do now is take the jacks out, take the chalk out, wheel chalk, and send it down the driveway again, and hopefully this has fixed the issue. If not, I don't know, but I think it should be fixed. So let's test this out. All right, and it's go time. Let's see. Perfect, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Adjust all the idler screws and all that stuff, so it does run really rough right now, but I had to figure out this problem so I can be able to tune this. Yeah, you can hear it's getting ready to die. But now that this problem is done, I can finally tune it and figure out what the main problem, well, not the main part, just tune it and make it run way better than it was, or is even right now. But let's see. So with that, the problem is fixed. Now, all I gotta do is tune it. I'm gonna do all this in the daylight, so when I'm not noisy, pissing off the neighbors, I can have daylight. So we're done, got everything fixed. Everything is running great. Took it around the block. It's running really good. Well, besides it, not being tuned, but besides the issue's fixed. That's all I'm worried about. All right, so we are good. And yeah, I don't really have an outro for this channel, so I appreciate y'all watching. Comment, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, help this channel grow a little bit. That'd be amazing. I would appreciate it. But yeah, I appreciate y'all watching. This is the Firebird. Hell yeah.